Okay, this is for review 4-2 in math models numbers 7, 8, and 9. Okay, we're still trying to determine if they are linear, quadratic, or exponential. So we'll just start off by subtracting. 17 minus 12, let's get the right pen up here. 17 minus 12 is 5. 18 minus 17 is 1. 15 minus 18 is negative 3. And 8 minus 15 is negative 7. So it's not linear. 1 minus 5 is negative 4. Negative 3 minus 1 is also negative 4. Negative 7 minus, negative 7 minus negative 3 is also negative 4. So we're just subtracting on down. We found that the second difference is the same. Therefore, it's quadratic. So we need an A, B, and a C. A equals your second difference divided by 2. So negative 4 divided by 2 equals negative 2. Your B value equals your very first difference, which we don't have the very first difference yet. We need to back that up. So we got to back up to where x is 0 and find the y. But to find that, we got to back up the outside. So 5 minus negative 4, well, that's really plus 4. That's 9. And then 12 minus 9 is 3. So 3 is your starting point. And remember, the very first difference is that one between your starting and the first point. So that, the 9, is your very first difference. So it's 9 minus your A value. So that's 11. And C is your start, 3. Therefore, y equals negative 2x squared plus 11x plus 3. Okay? Let's do number 8. Number 8 is kind of interesting. If I look at it, I can already tell you it's not linear because we're going up by 1. We're going up by, because it looks like it's doing something funky. We're going up by 1. We're going up by 1. We're going up by almost 1. We're going up by a little less. It's not linear, but we can still work on it. 9.33, clear. 9.33 minus 8.64 equals 0.69. 10.08 minus 9.33 equals 0.75. So already you know it's not linear. 10.88 minus 10.08 equals 0.8. And 11.76 minus 10.88 is 0.88. So this one might actually be quadratic, as funny as that sounds. But let's see. It's awfully close. 0.75 minus 0.69 is 75 minus 69. That's 0.6. 0.8 minus 0.75 is actually it's not 0.6, it's 0.06, I'm sorry. 0.06, that's also 0.05. And this is 0.08, so those are awfully close. Those are so close it's not even funny. However, they're not perfect. So let's back up. Let's check out the ratios real fast. Okay, so I'll leave that there. But I want to try the ratios. I'll do it on the left in a different color. If I take 9.33 and divide it by 8.64, I get 1.079. So let's round that to 1.08. Let's do the same thing with the 10.08. 10.08 divided by 9.33. 10.08 divided by 9.33. Equals 10.0804. Well, okay, that still rounds to 1.08. 1.08. Let's do the next one. 10.88 divided by 10.08. 10.88 divided by 10.08. 1.079, again, that rounds to 1.08. You round the 2 decimal points, that is really close. 11.76 divided by 10.88, and we get 1.08. Alright, yeah. If you round the 2 decimal points, this is definitely the way to go. Yes, we can make a case for quadratic, but exponential is so much better. So we need an a value and a b value. A is your starting point, which we don't have. Good point. So to get the starting point, I'm going to go ahead and erase all this over here so we get some space. So if every last one of these is multiplying by 1.08, to back up I need to divide by 1.08. So 8.64 divided by 1.08 equals 8. Right on the nose. How do you figure that? So my starting point is 8. My ratio is 1.08. Therefore, y equals 8 times 1.08 to the x. And that is a decimal right there, in case you were wondering. Alright, last one and then we'll move on. Number 9. Same difference. Let's start by subtracting. 7 minus negative 2 is negative 5. Negative 6 minus negative 7, that's a positive 1. 1 minus negative 6 is 7. And 14 minus 1 is 12. I can't add more. 1 minus negative 5 is positive 6. Sorry. 7 minus 1 is 6. And 12 minus 7. Oh, that's not a 12, that's a 13. Oops. 14 minus 1 is still 13, even though Mr. Hunter likes to say otherwise. 13 minus 7 is still 6. So, therefore, these are the same. It's quadratic. Okay? So, we need to find an A, B, and C. A is your second difference, which in this case is 6. A is your second difference divided by 2, so that's 3. B is your very first difference, which, again, they don't give you your very first difference. We're going to have to back up in order to find it. So if I back up my outside layer, then my inside layer. If I back up 6, negative 5 minus 6 is negative 11. Negative 2 minus 11. I'm doing that right? Negative 2 minus negative 11. Yeah, negative 2 minus 11. 2 negative minus 11. It was negative 13. No. Again, Mr. Hunter's tired. Negative 2 minus negative 11 equals positive 9. Sorry about that. Negative 2 minus negative 11 is 9. So I take my very first difference. That's the difference between my start and the next point. That's the negative 11. So I take that negative 11 and I subtract 3, which in this case, negative 11 minus 3 is negative 14. And the last one I'll see is my starting point, which is 9. All right. So y equals 3x squared minus 14x plus 9. That is your equation. Hopefully by now you've got these down cold. If not, watch them again or come find me.